You, O Judah, your brothers shall praise you. Hands shall be on the nap of your foes. Your father's sons shall bow low to you. Judah is a lion whelp. Oh, pray, my son, have you grown? He coaches lions down like a lion, like the king of beasts, who dare rouse him. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, so that tribute shall come to him, and the homage of people be his. He tethers his ass to a vine, his ass foals to a choice vine. He washes his garments in wine, he robes and his grapes. His eyes are darkened with wine, his teeth are whiter than milk. Zebulun, I mean the names of these guys, it doesn't matter, names are cool. Zebulun shall dwell by the seashore, he shall be a haven for ships, and their flanks shall rest in Sidon. There shall be a strong bull and the ass, crouching among the sheepfold with the same skirt. And now pleasant of the country, he bent his shoulder, burdened him. Okay, so he's a worker. And Dan was a governor of his governor's people, so Dan's a bit of a governor, and his road, the viper's path, the bite and the heel, blah, 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 blah. So it goes on and on and on and on. Anyway, half of them are assholes, and the other half are boring. So what we got, okay, fuck the Bible. We got one man with 4 women, 12 children, and then there's other relatives like Lot who raped his 2 kids, and those 2 incestual children's parents were the kids' things were tribes. And I mean, what honor is there in incestuous tribes anyway? There's no. It's insane, because what happens is it gets insane. Inbred children have less of a chance at being healthy than if you would go and marry, or never mind the word marry, if copulate with, fuck, have sex, commune with someone that wasn't your cousin. Well, that's impossible, or at least not your first couple of cousins, but a distant cousin, someone that's not your same color, someone that's not from your same country. I mean, country's bullshit. It's just a line. Some apes went around and said, okay, this is a line here, this is a line here, you come over here and I'll kill you. Okay, and we've been playing this game a long time, and this game we're playing it now as if it's real, as if the Israelites are something. They aren't anything. I mean, Abe pimped his wife out. So, I mean, there's no purity of what? Purity of genes. I mean, how many generations have we had since we discovered fire? 150,000 years ago, we started playing with fire. I mean, fire's been around forever. Fire's been around longer than the earth. So we got fire. We finally got it in our hands. The only creature that grab fire in their hands. And what do? They sit around trying to make meaning. They try to say, okay, if that's that and that's that, then this is this. Well, it's childish. We're not anywhere yet. We haven't started. All the things that we've been writing down and saying, this is how it is, it's an illusion. And worst of all, I mean, to make the whole thing worse, it's usually a constructed lie. It's a lie. It's trying to manipulate your head into seeing illusions. And the worst part of the lie is they say heaven is somewhere else. Paradise is not here. So you can slave away your life, slave and slave and slave, and believe, and then die. And when you die, you get to go out of heaven. Now, if reincarnation is true, which it could be, I mean, we have to reincarnate because there is nothing new. But I don't know how much of what gets through. But even if it is true, it doesn't matter. I mean, your life is probably only going to be one time through, okay? Even if you come back, it'll be something different. You won't remember your last life, but maybe we'll get to a place in 1 billion years where we can imagine what it was like. It would be like traveling in time, but only in our heads. You can't go back to it. It's over. It's part of our genes now. It's part of our history in the rock. And a lot of our history that's been written down is bullshit. It's manipulative stories, and if it's a religion, it is a bald-faced lie. And when these fucking Jews call themselves Jews, or the Israelites call themselves the Israelites, it does not mean anything. It means nothing. To call yourself a Jew, a Hebrew, or an Israelite, it means nothing. We are all the same species. all one species on this planet. We've evolved differently because we lived in different parts of the planet long enough to evolve differently. We've eaten differently. We've had different environments. So we evolved differently over the last few 100,000 years. But we are still one species, and all the bullshit games that we're playing, all these religions that we're making, all these clubs that we're making, all these concepts, all these rules, they're random. We've just decided, okay, this is what it means. It is not what it means. And when you fucking Israelites bomb the shit out of starving fucking Palestinians that you've been pissing off now since 1948, because you lost 6 million secondhand Jews, I mean, there's no connection. And I know the guy from Iran, when he says there's no connection, he is absolutely right. It doesn't matter about the Second World War. The Second World War was such a scam, no matter how you look at it. All wars are scams. They're all fucking business. And the fucking business that's going on right now is Israel is using their holy sacredness to use genocide on other people. After they play their game of being genocide at, they're going back to being the genocide to, on, to, with, over. I mean, it's a whole story of genocide. Read the bloody book. It's we kill you, you kill us. We kill you, we kill us. I mean, it's back and forth. It's murder, 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 murder. And it's always about some bullshit reason, but the reason is bullshit because it doesn't mean anything. It's a random reference. We got to stop and just say, okay, everything we do is bullshit. I mean, there's some things that are sensible. 2 + 2 = 4. We can stick with that. It makes sense. But the rest of it, a lot of it, is just bullshit. And anybody tells you just believe it, trust me, don't. Do not believe. Stop your believing. Stop it right now. And remember that nobody is a fucking Jew. And nobody is a Hebrew. It's concept. And all these clubs, it's nonsense. And we are killing each other because we are murdering tyrants. And we are trying to scare the fuck out of each other. And we use murder as our tool. And there's no reason for war. There was no reason for the Iraq War. The war in Afghanistan is such a fucking muddle and it's so fucking old. We've been fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting forever. And we're always using excuses. Let's realize that we're barbaric fucking apes and try to deal with it because it's getting right out of control. Israel against Palestine, after you've starved them out for years and years, invaded their fucking country, put a goddamn fucking stamp on it and said, okay, it's Israel because we said it was Israel 2,000 years ago or 4,000 years ago, so now it is. It's a bloody fucking curse. So quit your fucking curse. And try something different, man. Try a different fucking chant. Try a new one. Try something that's a little bit more sensible. Something that's not going to kill us because it's getting out of control. Okay, so Israel, fuck off. Is all I want to say.